Mister and Mrs. How are you? How are you? And you? There you are. Had to happen. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. You see, I dared to do it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 3, 2, 1. The 3 in 1, second to none, first for fun, big family game show. And a happy Easter. Indeed, it's Easter, the time when Telly Savalas covers his head with chocolate for the kids. And I'd like to thank our studio audience for being here. I know we've got the Masonic Prince of Wales Lodge from Bradford here tonight, haven't we? Where are they? Yes. They're here. They're only here because I know their secret sign. And me. We have here, would you believe, a visitor from the Middle East. He is the son of a rich oil sheikh. That's true, isn't it, sir? And he tells me when he gets married, he wants some girls just like the girls that married dear old Dad. Yeah? Over there, hang on. We're very lucky tonight because tonight we have with us 3 Dolly Parton lookalikes. They're in the front row. Actually, they're sitting in the second row, but they're in the front row. One character to beware of on our show, you know exactly who that is, our resident booby prize, our Stooge of Steel, Dusty Bin. Here he is. Yeah. Of course, he can move any way. The only way everybody wants him to move is out of their way. Remember, with him, all you do is take home a brand new dustbin. Looking after this guy this week, lovely Libby Roberts. Libby? Yeah. Lovely again. Lovely again. Okay, he looks like somebody I once knew. Now, what's he supposed to be this week?
Well, Dusty's all dressed up as an impresario this week because our theme is musicals. And we'll be singing, dancing and acting our way through some great numbers from the stage. And doing it with us, we've got Sacha Distel, Barbara Dickson, Civvy Street and, of course, Lipstick.
Lovely. And, of course, the most important people, as always, are here, our contestants. Here they are.
David and Christine Britton from Wakefield. Bob and Sherry Depper from Bromsgrove. David and Pat Jones from Southport.
As always, we start with our 1,001 quiz. Remember, we have 2 rounds of questioning at the end of the quiz. The couple with the lowest amount of money will leave us at that point, leaving 2 couples to play right through part 2. Let's meet our first couple tonight, who are, in fact, David and Pat Jones, and you're from Southport, yes? Mm-hmm. A lovely town, of course, marvellous place. You don't go anywhere on holiday. You must stay there. It's so nice, isn't it? Mm. But you don't originally come from there, David, do you? Where were you from originally?
Well, we lived in Anglesey. We lived
in Anglesey?
etc.
Can you say it?
Yes.
Say it. Now, that's what can happen when your electric typewriter goes berserk. Anyway, good that you... What's your line of business, David? What do you do?
I'm a photography planner in the printing trade.
OK, Pat, what about you? Are you from Wales originally?
I'm from Wales, too.
Which
yes.
part?
From Bangor.
From Bangor, not what he just said?
No, no.
Go. Oh, great. You have a family, do you?
Yes, 3 boys.
3 boys? You want to say hello to them? I'm sure
I would, yes.
Go on then, give them a quick wave, I'm sure. Hey, he does too, you see. Good, and what about your hobbies? What do you do?
Well, I like pop music.
Yes?
I like swimming, but of course I'm in full-time employment, so I don't really have a lot of time for anything else.
One of the very lucky people. Very good. I'm glad you're here. Anyway, let's have your questions. With your questions, Fiona Curzon has them. Fiona? Oh,
Take it,
get it again. I like that. Lovely, Fiona. Would you like to take one of those envelopes, please? Thank you, Pat. OK. Now, you know what happens? We like you to answer alternately. Ladies first. We'll let you have one to start with. 2 ways we can stop you if you make a mistake or run out of time. And if you don't know an answer, just say don't know or pass. I must accept the first answer you give me, all right? Mm-hmm. This question here is about titles of songs that have been in the top 10. We will give you the beginning of a title, and we want you to finish it. Elvis Presley sang Crying in the Chapel. So that's what we'll start you with. Crying in the...
Chapel.
Smoke gets in your...
Eyes.
Mull of...
Kintyre.
Don't Cry for Me.
Argentina.
Puppet on a...
String.
A whiter shade of...
Pale.
Long-haired lover from...
Liverpool.
The Ballad of Bonnie and...
Clyde.
Bridge over troubled...
Waters.
All you need is...
Love.
Right, a maximum £100. Lovely way to start. And here we have David and Christine Britton, not far away from Wakefield, huh?
That's right.
Wakefield Theatre Club, is that still going? It is, but not as it was.
It's a nightclub, come discotheque now.
And I believe it's doing very well, which is nice to hear in this day and age. David, what kind of work do you do?
I've got a family business.
Really?
Myself and my parents. We do extensions, alterations, repairs.
Building?
Building.
Yeah. And what about your hobbies? What do you do?
A little bit of water skiing.
Really? Are you good at that?
I would have been. Now.
What do you mean by that? You would have been?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Once you've been on two skis, you learn to do it on one. And the day that I almost learnt to do it on one, Christine, who's a menace behind a wheel of any description, ran over my foot with the car. She squashed my foot, so I spent the time in the hospital. So now I've just learnt, but it's...
Didn't mean to do it.
Oh, no, please. We don't want you to take this over for a long time. You know, she didn't mean to do that. You do know that.
He was getting on better than I was.
Was
so
it really? So that's why you
yeah.
did it? OK, Chris, you're a working wife. And what do you do?
I'm a dietitian. I work on a renal unit with the kidney patients on dialysis.
Lovely. So, obviously, diets, I mean, keeping people to those specific diets.
That's right, which are very important.
Indeed it is. I mean, I'm the same. We're all on that one. I'm on a diet and I enjoy it so much, sometimes I have seconds. I love it. And what do you do for your hobby? What do you do?
Well, I like water skiing as well, but I also like flower arranging, which David always poo-poos.
Why do you poo-poo that, David?
There's a big difference between water skiing and flower arranging.
Yeah, you can't run over the flowers quite so easy as your foot, yeah? Oh,
A
great.
lot of relaxation, though.
Yes?
Yeah, with flower arranging.
Good. Well, OK, glad that you're both here. Let's have your questions. Fiona, can we have them, please? Thanks very much. Take one of the two envelopes, would you?
Thank you.
OK, Chris, right now, there you are. Very good start we had there, a maximum we had. Here's your first round questioning. Same routine, answer alternately. If you don't know, say don't know. This question is about titles of popular novels. We will give you the beginning of a title of a novel, and we want you to finish it. Now, Tolstoy wrote War and Peace, so that's what we'll begin you with. War and...
Peace.
Gone with the...
Wind.
Pride and...
Prejudiced.
The Pickwick.
Papers.
From Russia with...
Love.
Bride's Head.
Revisited.
Lady Chatterley's...
Lover.
Breakfast at...
Tiffany's.
The Hound of the...
Baskervilles.
The Guns of...
Navarone.
Right, another maximum, £100. Lovely. Oh, dear. Hey. Oh, my. What a way. What a way to start. And there's Sherry looking at Bob there saying, oh, dear, what are we going to do? Well, it's Bob and Sherry Depper we have from Bromsgrove, Worcestershire. Correct. A lovely part of the world, of course. And that's a lovely name, too. Sherry Depper, yes?
Yes.
Sherry Depper. Sounds like a place where they store wine, doesn't it? Like that. Sherry, do you have a family?
Yes, 3 children.
So, do you want to wave to them? Everybody else does here. Why not, of course. What about you, Leslie? What do you do? I see from your card here you used to go in for hang gliding, yes?
Yes, I did, but it was a bit expensive because I kept crashing and couldn't afford the new hang gliders.
Bob, what's your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a local authority social worker.
Uh-huh. And your hobbies are rugby?
Yeah.
Now, is that league or football?
Rugby union.
Ah, there's always a
yeah.
borderline there, isn't there? And what else do you have?
Play football and generally take part in most sports just to keep fit and...
And you also teach Sherry squash?
Well, I taught Sherry to play squash a while ago, but she's getting a bit too good now, so we don't play squash.
Well, there you are, you see. Sherry squash. Now we're back to drink again. Let's have your questions. OK, Fiona, thank you. Right, there we are. Now, here we go for you. £10 each correct answer. This question is about titles of well-known musicals. We will give you the beginning name of a musical, and we want you to finish it. A popular musical of the 50s was Annie, Get Your Gun. So that's what we'll start you with. Annie, Get Your...
Gun.
My Fair...
Lady.
West Side...
Story.
The Sound of...
Music.
The King and...
I.
Porgy and...
Yes.
Fiddler on the...
Roof.
Guys and...
Dolls.
Call Me...
Don't know.
Half a...
Sixpence.
Right, only one you didn't know. Very well. Call... Indeed. Very good.
Not sure.
Only one. In fact, it was... Call Me Madam. But other than that, you've done pretty well. 9 right is £90 you've got. Well done. That's a very good round. So at the end of the first round, we've got Bob and Sherry here on £90, but joint leaders at the moment. Couples number 1 and 2, both £100. Right. Pat and David. Here's Libby with the second round questions. Take the envelope you want. Thank you very much. Right, £100 for you for each correct answer. Now, this question is about words in standard dictionaries which begin with the letters P-H. We will give you a definition. We want you to give us the word. So, words beginning with P-H. Now, apparatus to communicate at a distance is a phone. So that's what we'll start you with. Apparatus to communicate at a distance, PH, is a...
Phone.
Right. Collecting of postage stamps.
Philately.
Picture taken by a camera.
Photograph.
Right. Place for dispensing medicines.
Pharmacy.
Long-tailed game bird.
Pheasant.
Ancient Egyptian king.
Pharaoh.
Person who ponders the nature of things.
Pass.
The name of the Queen's husband.
Philip.
Violent fear of something.
Phobia.
Early name for gramophone. Ah, right on the nose, I'm afraid. Yes, well, that was phonograph we wanted. The one you didn't know, person who ponders the nature of things, a philosopher, but you've done very well by the look of that. I think you've got 8 right, have you? Yes, £800. Oh, dear. 800. Okay, Liz. Very high scoring this week. Christine and David are also going for £100 each correct answer. This question is about words in standard dictionaries which begin with the letters A-T. All right? We will give you a definition. You give us the word. Words beginning with A-T. Instead of a lawyer, the Americans sometimes say attorney. So that's what we'll start you with. American for lawyer is...
Attorney.
Roof space.
Attic.
Person trained for competing in sport.
Athlete.
A try. A try.
Don't know.
A book of maps.
Don't know.
A person who waits on another.
Don't know.
Goddess of wisdom in Greece.
Don't know.
Act of directing your thoughts.
Don't know.
Smallest unit of a chemical element.
Atom.
Magnetic power to pull. I'm afraid we're right out of time there, but the ones you didn't know were act of directing your thoughts, attention. Goddess of wisdom in Greece, Athena or Athene. A person who waits on another, attendant. A book of maps, atlas. Yes, a try, attempt. A try, attempt. So how have we done at the end of that, Eileen? You've done pretty well. £400 you've got. Still very good. £400. Now, okay, Bob and Sherry. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, Libby. Now, you're going for £90 for each correct answer, and your question is about words in standard dictionaries, which begin with the letters T-O, all right? We will give you the definition. You give us the word. Words beginning with T-O. A small portable electric lamp is a torch. So that's what we'll start you with, Sherry. Small portable electric lamp is a...
Torch.
Bread that has been browned by heat.
Toasted.
Ah, just a sec. Yes, okay, all right. Island near Trinidad.
Tobago.
A child's plaything.
Toy.
A sledge.
Toboggan.
A bullfighter.
Toreador.
A sticky sweet.
Toffee.
Hot sweet drink made with whiskey.
Toddy.
Violent and destructive whirlwind.
Tornado.
Dried leaves that fill cigarettes.
Tobacco.
Right. Okay, well, there we are. I think we've done pretty well by the look of that. A maximum there, 10 nines are 90. £900! Oh! Yeah. Smash it. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen at home, if you were taking a note there, the 2 letters given to each of our couples spelt out T-O-P-H-A-T, top hat, tying in with this week's theme of musicals. But at the end of our quiz this week, we've got couple number 2, Christine and David, on £400, high scoring. Couple number 1 up there, they've got £800. But the winners this week are Sherry and Bob here, £900. Couple number 3. Oh, well done. Very well done. Oh, dear. Well, David, what can you say? I mean, some people don't win with that amount of money some weeks, you know that. Yeah. But it's been lovely having you with us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Indeed it is, and it won't cost them too much to get back to Wakefield, will it, tonight?
Not really.
You got £400. Of course you're dusty, Ben. Thank you for coming, Christine. Take care. There you go, and good luck. Take care. Don't let him drive over that foot anymore, OK? No. Give him a round of applause, folks, really. Thanks for coming. Good. OK. Well, we're a break. Just a couple of minutes. See you soon on 3, 2, 1. Mind how you go now. Welcome to part 2, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Our theme this week is musicals. We've got Bob and Sherry Depper, who've won through from Bromsgrove in Worcestershire, and we've got Pat and David Jones from Southport, but David originally Near enough, not quite. Glad that you made it. Anyway, you're here to go right through part 2. Now, you know what happens at the end of each one of the items. One of the characters will come here, leave a clue object, read a rhyme, 3 on the table. I will ask each of you to select one you'd like to reject. If you're fortunate enough to get through, okay? So let's get right on and have the first item on our theme of musicals. And we're going to join Lipstick as they audition for a chorus line in a chorus line. And I think you'll find it one singular sensation.
Again, step, kick, step, pivot, step, touch. 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 Right, that connects with and. Turn, turn, step, release, step, touch. Step, kick, step, pivot, step, touch. Got it? Going on and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pivot, 4. Right, let's do the whole combination facing away from the mirror from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I really need this job. Please God, I need this job. I've got to get this job.
One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. No. Moment in the presence and you can forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Give her your attention. Do I really have to mention
Right, now let's see the ballet combination. First group of girls and pose turn, pose turn, pose turn and releve, releve. Échappée close next. Pose turn, pose turn, pose turn and up, down, échappée close up. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
give her your attention. Do I really have to
There's the lovely Helen. Great. Helen from Lipstick. Now, what are you going to leave, Helen, for the clue?
Well, Ted, I've got a couple of empty tins.
A couple of empty tins, cans. All right, there they are. Fair enough. And what about the rhyme?
If you aim high, a faithful servant may be what you get. Base your thoughts on knowing what's what. You could raise your chances yet.
What do you reckon, Pat? Oh, she said straight away. Sherry, any idea? Not quite as easy as the quiz, is it? And that's difficult enough sometimes. OK, thanks a lot. Helen of Lipstick. Thanks, Helen. Thank you. So, Bob. He says 2 dusty bins. That's what he thinks it is. Well, we could have a few of them, but you do know we do have only one of those little characters. One is enough, believe me. No idea what you think it could be? So far, a little early, OK? Let's have the next item, and then maybe you'll think about it a bit more. Second item, now we're going to meet Chris, Emmett and Mike Newman at the stage door. They've just been appearing in Kiss Me, Kate, and they've got some literary advice for attracting the ladies.
The girls today in society go for classical poetry.
So to win their hearts you must quote with ease Aeschylus
and Euripides, but the poet of them all, who will start 'em simply raving, is the poet people call the Ford of Stratford-on-Avon. Brush up your Shakespeare, start quoting him now. Brush up your Shakespeare, and the women you will wow. Just declaim a few lines from Othello, and she'll think you're a heck of a fella.
If your blonde won't respond when you flatter her, you know what, don't Cleopatra.
And if still to be shocked she pretends, well,
Just remind her that all's well that ends well.
brush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow.
If your blonde is a Washington Heights dream, treat the kid to a Midsummer Night's Dream.
With the wife of the British ambassador, try a crack out a Troilus and Cressida.
If your baby is pleading for pleasure,
Let us sample your measure for measure. A brush of your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow. If you can't be a ham and play Hamlet, then they won't give a damn of it, Hamlet.
Just recite the occasional sonnet, and your lap will have honey upon it.
If she thinks your behavior is heinous,
Kick 'em right in the Coriolanus.
brush of your Shakespeare, and they'll all kowtow. Things thou, and they'll all kowtow.
And how?
And they'll all kowtow. Husband King.
There they go. Okay. Chris and Mike, now what are you going to leave you guys?
I haven't got a clue.
Now, I have the book here. This is a book I writ myself. It's called Interesting Places for People to Go Who Walk in Their Sleep. No, it's actually the complete works of William Shakespeare.
Oh.
The works.
There we are. There you go.
Write the book down
Complete
like
works,
that.
that's the clue. The
Right,
complete works
here's your
and-
rhyme. All right. All's well that ends well, so don't get in a stew. Not much ado about nothing. It's pot luck here for you.
Now then, Pat, David?
Stew cans.
Stew cans, Sherry?
Equipment.
Oh, hey.
Lots of cans around.
Yeah, you're getting
not
very good on the second one, which is very good. Chris?
There you go.
Thank you very much indeed. I
Okay,
suppose
all
you're
right.
wondering how they got to do that number. Well, they were both bending down in the broom cupboard and got to brush up their Shakespeare. Chris, Emmett and Mike Newman. Okay, all the best. Good luck. Right. So listen, you might have been a bit slow on the first one that came in, but you were both sort of muttering away there. What do you think, Sherry, that could be?
Well, it's the complete works of Shakespeare. It might be complete something.
Pans.
Complete complete set of.
Yes, Bob's in there. What about you, Dave?
All's well that ends well.
Here's the clue. At least you owned up. All right, tell you what, one more, then, of course, I'm going to ask you to select one you'd like to reject to see which of you gets through and hopefully takes home a good prize tonight. For our third look at musicals, it features a song from that marvellous blockbuster of a British musical, Evita. Here with a number taken from her album, All for a Song, is Barbara Dickson with Another Suitcase in Another Hall.
I don't expect my love affairs to last for long. Never fool myself that my dreams will come true. Being used to trouble, I anticipated, but all the same I hated. Wouldn't do. So what happens now? So what happens now? Where am I going to? Where am I going to? Time and time again I've said that I don't care, that I'm immune to gloom, that I'm hard through and through. But every time it matters on my but that's no consolation here and now. So what happens now? So what happens now? Where am I going to? Where am I going to?
Smashing. Lovely, Barbara. Great that you're here, and I'd say particularly great because Pat has just said she is my favourite lady singer. How about that?
Yeah.
She's knocked out.
Thank you very much.
Good that you're here, and listen, congratulations with all the success you've had. And as I said, that number, of course, is on All for a Song, your album, your latest album.
That's right.
And what
yes.
about the other material you have on there?
Well, it's a mixture of old and new songs, so I quite like it that
So
way.
you're going to get up and buy that, aren't you? Oh, you got it. There you are.
Great, thank
what
you
a plug.
very much.
That can't be bad. Great that you're here, Barbara. What are you going to leave these folks as the clue?
Well, the clue is a yellow duster.
Uh-huh. The yellow duster. I can see what's going through their minds straight away. Okay, and what about the rhyme? What does that say?
Well, the rhyme says, gaze into the future and what do you see? Is it something to whine about? A deal could be arranged to help you along, but you won't take a shine without.
A smile. Goodness me. Goodness me. Nothing at all.
Something about shining something.
Double glazing.
Double glazing. Oh, yes.
glazing.
Well, that's because you saw one of our shows the other week, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much indeed, and thank Barbara Dickson. Thanks,
Thank
Barbara.
you.
Good luck. Thank you. Right. Cleaning the car, you just said, did you? Well, look, you've just heard that from Barbara, of course, and I can read these again. The first item was brought in by Helen, of course, of lipstick, a couple of empty tins. If you aim high, a faithful servant may be what you get. Base your thoughts on knowing what's what, and you could raise your chances yet, is what Helen said. Oh, Dusty Bin Bob, yes? No question about that, right? And the complete works were brought in by Chris Emmett and Mike Newman. They said, all's well that ends well, so don't get in a stew. Not much ado about nothing. It's potluck here for you. And
You think of stew and cooking.
Well,
I still think,
you still think what?
Well, pans. I think
Yes?
that could be a complete
That's
solution
a
in the
good prize,
kitchen.
but I think it might be Dusty Bin.
What, the two empty cans?
Why?
Uh-huh. And the duster, what do you think that could be? Did you say a car or something?
Well, cleaning something.
Got to be cleaning.
Well, I'll tell you what we've got to do.
Something
Shine something up. Well, you've got to
Silverware.
really think about what you're going to reject if you're lucky enough to get through. Okay, David, Pat, any idea what you'd like to get rid of?
Book.
Yes,
Yes, you're going to get rid of the complete works.
I don't know why, but there we
You don't know why. You're going along with Pat, yes? Sherry, what do you say?
2 cans.
Yeah, Bob's absolutely adamant about that. Isn't he?
Why two? Because you don't get 2 dustbins.
No. Well,
You usually like the last word, so have it now.
Well, but you're doing pretty well, Sherry, can I tell you that?
2 cans.
All right.
Okay, definitely? Right, okay, you're going to get rid of the 2 empty tins, and of course you're going to get rid of the complete works if you're lucky enough to get through, right? All right, now let's have the elimination question. Good luck to you. You know you've got the button there in front of you. Put your hands beside it. As soon as you think you know the answer, hit the button and answer. If you answer before the button, I must throw it to the other couple. If you hit the button, answer, and you're wrong, the other couple, of course, I'll keep going until we get it right. Good luck to you. Here we are. This is the first musical written by the famous team of Rodgers and Hammerstein. It was first produced in 1943, and the film version made in 1955.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma is absolutely right, Bob. Yes, you've done it. Oh, very quick. Well, lovely. Sherry didn't have a clue, but she's... Yes? Well,
2 cans are right now.
Fantastic guess. You're through. It means you are going through. Good luck. And, of course, we have to say goodbye to David and Pat. But we got the money you won in the quiz. How much was it, Fiona?
800.
£800. 800 it was. Your ceramic dusty bin. There he is. Okay. Indeed. Lovely.
All the best.
Well done, David. Nice of you. You're so sporting, and if you'd just like to take a look over here, here we have Libby with just a little consolation for you. It's a recording, radio, stereo. Look at that. Cassette play. Wonderful. All right. right, so thank you very much indeed. Take care. Take care, Dave. All the best. Love to everybody in Southport and the other place, okay? Take care. Thank you. Well, Sherry, Okay, it's the 2 empty cans that you've rejected, yes? We're going to see what it is in part 3, just what you've rejected. We hope it's 1, 2, or 84 dusty bins. We're coming back. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you. Thank you and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Part 3, 3, 2, 1, our theme of musicals. We've got Sherry and Bob Depper from Bromsgrove in Worcestershire. Rejected 2 empty cans. Would you like to hold this for me, Bob? And I know what you think they are. What do you hope they are?
Well, I hope it's not a very good prize.
Well, let's just have and see what it is here. If you aim high, said Helen from Lipstick. If you aim high, a faithful servant may be what you get. Base your thoughts on knowing what's what. You could raise your chances yet. Well, are we going to do just that? Everyone on 3, 2, 1, of course, aims high. Also runs the risks of winning our faithful servant Dusty Bin. But you were given a couple of cans as a clue, not one. Base your thoughts on knowing what's what. You could treble your chances yet. Well, we're not allowed to give you the sort of money that you could win on the treble chance, unfortunately. So what other sort of treble could this be? You also have base and what's in the rhyme. Cans is a slang, of course, for headphones. And high and a faithful servant could give you high fidelity. Yeah. How about this? This complete hi-fi system. Take a look. Come down and have a look there, Bob. Not just, it didn't really mean, but it's a hi-fi system, turntable, amplifier, stereo tuner, and cassette deck with a 3-way speaker system. And for easy listening in the bedroom here, we have a mini hi-fi system as well. We've also put £100 worth of LPs, including all the songs on the show this evening. Not really Dusty Bin, a sensational prize. I'm afraid it has been rejected. Never mind, at least we've got another few items for you to look at yet. Okay, so our next offering is, it's one of the hits currently being revived on Broadway. It's a great musical called 42nd Street. Now, I have seen this. The actual song comes from the Gold Diggers of 1935, and I didn't see that. Here is a new interpretation of Lullaby Broadway, Civvy Street.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway. The hip-hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway. The rumble of a subway train, hey, hey, the rattle of the taxis, the daffodils who entertain at Angelo's and Maxie's. When the Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning.
Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn.
Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Hey,
Come on along and listen to
the lullaby of Broadway.
Hidey-ho and boo-ba-doo.
The lullaby of Broadway, hey.
The band begins to go to town,
And everyone goes crazy
you rock by your baby round,
till everything gets hazy. Hush, goodbye, I'll buy you this and that. You hear what Daddy's saying, and baby goes home to her flat to sleep all day. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old.
great sound. Great sound, and of course you've been all over the country, I know, but you're embarking on another kind of tour soon, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Where are you going?
We're going all around Europe.
Are you?
Yes.
Is that the first time?
Yes, it is for me.
And what sort of places are you taking in?
Oh, I'm not sure yet. Italy and Germany.
Well, that can't be bad for starters, can it? OK, what are you going to leave these folks as the
I'm
clue?
going to leave a wine container for you.
Wine container? And what about the rhyme?
The rhyme says, the broader the way, you'll see more without doubt. Your prize might be in, though mostly it's out.
Sherry? Oh.
It could either
be.
It could either
transport, or it could be a dustbin.
It could be.
Dustbin's outside,
That's empty.
Uh-huh.
Nothing in it.
Oh, dear. Well, look, we've got one down. We've got 4 more to go, but thank Liz of Civvy Street, and good luck. Congratulations. Have a good tour. Thank you, Liz. Thanks very much. Well...
Get me in a dusty bin.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bob. I can read again the complete works, which the boys, Chris and Mike, brought you in. Or else the Yellow Duster, of course, brought in by lovely Barbara Dickson.
We decided the Duster.
Yes, you can hear the Duster from Barbara Dickson. Barbara says, gaze into the future, and what do you see? Is it something to whine about? A deal could be arranged to help you along, but you won't take a shine without.
Complicated, isn't it?
Complicated.
Oh, goodness. Deal could...
One you thought was not the bin has gone, and now it's not quite so easy.
What should we hear now?
I love the way Bob was absolutely sure about the first one. Now he's giving it to you.
That one?
Yes, OK, we'll get rid of that, because it's
rid of the empty basket.
Oh.
Broadens your view. Broadens your view.
OK, yes, go on.
Get rid of the basket.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Yes, Sherry?
Yeah.
OK. Oh, they're all humming and hawing back there. So we're going to get rid of this, are we?
Yes.
The wine, OK, the wine container. Brought in just now from Liz of Civvy Street, who said, the broader the way, you'll see more without doubt. Your prize might be in, though mostly it's out. Now, are we right this time? Hold his hand tightly, Sherry. The broader the way, you'll see more without doubt. So this could be anything you may see in the street or the road. That could be a car, of course, or a lot of other things. Your prize might be in, though mostly they're out. Cars aren't likely to be in, so we'd better find something else here. Dustbins are normally out, not in. And, of course, the bin is a type of wine container, although we did say your prize might be in. Be in, put together spells bin. It's Dusty. You've done it. What was that?
The pinch me and wake me up. I don't believe it's happening.
Well, I know you're happy because, Bob, you said, I can't believe what's happening. You've got to pinch me to see if I'm awake, yes?
That's right, yeah.
Well, not only are you here, you've done very well in the quiz, and at last you've managed, well, at last, you've got rid of it, second one. Very good. Dusty bin is gone, so at least you know you're going home with a good prize tonight, of course. So let's get on and have our final item. You know, in our musical's finale, we truly have an international flavour here, because here is a number from that great American musical, Chicago. A great mate of mine is here with this number, a song which, of course, will please all the ladies. All he cares about is love. Ladies and gentlemen, Monsieur Sacha Distel.
I don't care about expensive things, cashmere coats, diamond rings, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love.
That's what he's here for.
I don't care for wearing silk cravats, ruby studs, satin spats, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
Give me 2 eyes of blue, softly saying I need you. Let me see her standing there, and honest, mister, I'm a millionaire. I don't care for any fine attire, Vanderbilt might admire. No, no, not me. All I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
It may seem odd, but all I care about is love.
That's what he's here for.
Honest to God, all I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
Show me long raven hair flowing down about to there. when I see her running free. Keep your money, that's enough for me. I don't care for driving Rolls-Royce car or smoking long black cigars. No, no, not me. All I care about is doing a guy in who's picking on you, twisting the wrist that's turning the screw. All I care about is love.
Hey, Sacha. Great. Well, Sacha, great to see you. How are you?
Oh, can't grovel, my old mate. How's yourself?
There you are, you see. Speaks Cockney better than I do, he does. Good to see you. I mean, I've worked a lot with. Now, Bob just said he had to pinch himself. He couldn't believe what was going on. I'm sure, Sherry, you must think the same, huh? Do you know what it's like standing next to this character on stage for me? I felt like a mongrel at Crufts. Sacha, I believe you're coming back in May for a tour, aren't you?
Yeah, for a very short tour in this country, including cities like Plymouth, Poole,
Yes. Not Bromsgrove in Worcestershire, what a shame.
No,
sure we could arrange that.
Not this time.
Anyway, Sacha, what's going to be the clue? It's what is that? It's just that?
Well, that's...
Easter bonnet.
Easter bonnet, yes.
Oh. And how about the rhyme? What is that?
Now about the line. Well, then, the answer's in the song this time. I care about what you win without, that is, telling the answer. This may well give you a grin.
Well, they've got a bit of a grin because they've managed to get rid of the booby prize. They're going home with a great prize. But will you please thank a great buddy of mine, Mr. Sacha Distel. Thank you, Sacha. OK. The Easter bonnet from Sacha Distel. I can read, of course, the complete works brought in by Chris and Mike again, or the Yellow Duster from Barbara Dickson. Which of these two would you like to hear?
The Yellow Duster.
We think we'd like to hear the Duster.
You want to hear that again?
Again.
Heard it once, huh? You want to hear it again? Barbara said, gaze into the future and what do you see? Is it something to whine about? A deal could be arranged to help you along, but you won't take a shine without.
Well, if you gaze into something, it's usually a crystal
Glass.
ball and glass wines. So
they're going to fix up a deal.
Well, you're in a very good position of the bin gone.
A deal of a holiday or whatever.
So what one's
to go and taste the
it's
wine.
crystal. Oh, that's right for you. I don't drink it.
Go on, tell him, Sherry.
So which one are we going to reject?
The Duster.
Even after... All right, we reject the
OK,
Duster.
Bob?
Yeah.
Right, the Duster is going to go. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right. Barbara Dickson brought in the Duster and she said, gaze into the future and what can you see? Is it something to whine about? Well, you might whine about winning the can on our show. Not anymore, you know, he's gone. Next two lines don't fit in with the Duster really. A deal could be arranged to help you along, but you won't take a shine without. Well, perhaps a shine has a connection with the Duster, but why might you be gazing into them? You said already, crystal. Well, that could have a connection with wine about, of course, and if the word deal were rearranged into lead, you'd have had plenty of shining. You're absolutely right, Sherry, with this 88-piece set of crystal glassware. Look at this. It's a big good job. Oh, yeah. Take a look at that. There we have a dozen of every sort of glass you could want. Two beautiful decanters and water jugs. So there's quite a prize there, quite a lot of money being 3, 2, 1. It's been rejected, it has to go. Right, the final two. Once again, the complete works from Chris and Mike. All's well that ends well, so don't get in a stew. Not much ado about nothing. It's potluck here for you. That was Mike and Chris. Easter bonnet from Sacha. The answer's in the song this time. I care about what you win. Without, that is, telling the answer, this may well give you a grin.
We think that's the complete works of something.
We think that could be a complete set of kitchen stuff,
but not glassware
or
anymore.
Whatever.
And what about the bonnet? Any idea what's in that?
We think that could be, if there's a car on the show, it could be one car instead of I care. So
if it says
we get rid of the
I care,
book.
if you cross off the E, you've got one car.
You're really doing a great job on me, Sherry, but there's the fella you've got to work on.
Get rid of the book?
What one's going to go?
Yes, let's
get rid of the book.
Sure?
Yeah.
Right? Yes, the audience say yes. Oh, they're with you. You might not have done a good job on me, but a great job on them. OK, all's well that ends well, so don't get in a stew. Not much ado about nothing. It's potluck here for you, said Chris.
Oh, a pot could be a car, I suppose.
Well, too late now, I'm afraid, Bob. All's well that ends well. This should be indication that this is a good prize. So don't get in a stew, because we said not much ado about nothing. It's potluck here for you. The works which Chris and Mike brought you in fact, were the complete works, and that should tell you, of course, that this is nothing to do with our perambulating pot Dusty. But with stew and pot, you were right again. They may make you think about kitchen, but when we say the complete works, we mean just that. Take a look. Not just one of the latest electric cookers with a ceramic hob. There's a microwave oven, a food processor, a sandwich maker, food mixer with a complete range of accessories, slow cooker, percolator, deep fryer, kettle toaster, and a carving knife. Everything you could want. What a prize.
She doesn't need it. She's a good cook anyway.
Bob, ladies and gentlemen, said she doesn't need it. She's a good cook anyway. But I think that could have helped, Sherry, huh? Now, have we made the right decision here? We'll wait and see. The Easter bonnet from Sacha Distel. The answer's in the song this time. I care about what you win. Without, that is, telling the answer, this may well give you a grin. Let's hope it's what you think it is. The answer's in the song this time. I care about what you win. Well, all Sacha cared about, of course, was love. And love, at least in sports, can mean nothing. But not tonight with Dusty going. Of course, he brought you in the Easter bonnet. Well, again, that would have nothing to do with Dusty. I care about what you win. Without, that is, telling the answer. Well, you hit it on the nose. I've never known anyone to be as sharp as you, because that is, of course, an abbreviation for I.E. I care without I.E. gives you more than a bonnet to grin about this Easter, fitting in with our musical theme, the Austin Allegro card. Yeah! Okay, Sherry, Bob, come on. Bob, go round there. Sherry, you sit in there. Fabulous. That's it. That's got to feel terrific. Smashing. There you have it. Just one moment. There's not just the car you won, there's the quiz money, Libby, which was £900, yes? Wonderful. There it is.
Well done.
Congratulations, Bob. Sherry, take care. Congratulations. Lovely.